Hi, I'm V, and today I'm going to talk about how to create the perfect base with makeup. Now, there are a lot of tutorials online on how to put on your foundation and concealer, and if that works for you, then that's great. But for me, I feel it's a little bit excessive, and even though I have foundation on my face, I want my skin to shine through, and I want to look like it's my skin that's looking natural. I don't like that one-dimensional whitewashed look. So I'm going to attempt to make my skin look naturally beautiful with makeup, and I'm going to follow all the steps, even though I feel like you just need one foundation and you just need to quickly dab things here and there. But let's do it properly this time. So I've started with a very well moisturized face, which is really important because that gives your makeup spreadability. And over that, I'm going to use two types of primers. Now, one is the Estee Lauder Illuminating Perfecting Primer, which makes you glow and stuff, right? But I'm going to use it everywhere, and just a little bit. I think I pulled out a bit much. I'm going to just a little bit, and just going to like share it out with my fingers and just pat it on the periphery of my face. Okay. You don't want too much primer because that makes your makeup pill. Okay, so I've just put it around the periphery of my face to add glow. Then I'm going to add another primer, which is sort of not really mattifying, but it fills out pores. If you have uneven texture on your skin, like open pores, or if you have old acne scars or whatever, this works really well because this just fills those out and makes your skin look kind of perfect. Again, shear it out. Just don't put product directly on your face because it just looks too much. Sides of the nose, all the places where you have open pores, where I have open pores, shear it out and then use it around your T-zone. If it overlaps with the other primer, it's fine. We're using very thin sheer layers because we will be putting a bit of foundation and concealer also. So this is after moisturizing. I'm just going to put on this primer. After I've done with primer, I'm going to conceal my under eye. Now, if you have really deep, dark under eye circles, then this Bobbi Brown Serum Corrector works really well. It comes in various shades of peach and sometimes even like almost an orange, depending on how dark your circles are. And I like this serum formula more than the cream formula because it doesn't crease under the eye and it looks very, very natural. So I'm just going to apply a dab here and a dab here, and with my ring finger, I'm going to work it outwards, okay? From the inside to the outside. All right? Only use very little product. You don't need to make your skin look completely clear because that just looks unnatural. So just a dab on either side is enough. So now that I've done that, I'm going to use, there's also a concealer along with this. You can use the concealer, but I just feel like once you put the corrector, you only need to use another foundation sort of things on top. So I'm using my favorite Chanel foundation. I'm going to use it on my under eye as well. If you want to go for the concealer, if you have really severe dark circles, you can use the corrector and concealer, serum corrector and concealer from Bobbi Brown, okay, which is really, really good. And I'm going to spread it down my cheeks, okay. This is like a very light concealer, so I'm not shearing it out. Any other concealer, if you have like a foundation stick, just rub it between your fingers. Any sort of product, always like shear it out and then use it because it'll look like your skin more instead of you just putting it directly on your face. If you prefer to use a foundation brush, go ahead and do that. This area is very important to conceal, okay? The sides of the nose, because as Indian women, this area is always darker or redder than the rest of your face, and also when you conceal this area, it makes your lipstick look nicer. So here, then a little bit on my T-zone. Is it okay? Little bit on my T-zone, on my chin, sides of the mouth, little bit on the jawline. There's some like little bit marks I have. I'm going to conceal them last after I've done. Periphery is very important when you're doing your foundation. Periphery means your jawline, a little bit on the neck, around the face, but don't use too much. You're just like using it to even it out. So even with this kind of sheer foundation, I'm just using enough to just kind of even the texture out. You know, I mean, even if a foundation matches your skin tone exactly, it's a different texture. So if you're going to use like a full coverage for your base, then just use it on the periphery and a little bit on your neck. You don't want anything standing out like a sore thumb, but just sheer thin layers, that is all you need. I'm just trying to finish off this foundation now. According to me, my base is done. One little spot here and there doesn't bother me because it just looks natural, like I haven't even applied foundation. Then concealer, Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. I still haven't gone out and got it for myself, so I'm again using the foundation that's kind of dried around the mouth of this bottle, which is good enough also. If you don't have concealer, then you can use that. So I'm going to use it on my spots. If you have spots, then you just put it on like that and then pat, 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 pat. Okay? Put it on like that and then pat it in. Don't rub it, pat it. So this is what I would do. I wouldn't put on more foundation than this, because then any color you put on top of if you apply more foundation than this, and any color you apply on top of that, just looks very heavy and very chalky and very cakey. And for me, this is enough. I can put face powder, but I don't think I need to. If you want, you can. I'll just show you how you should, ideally with a kabuki brush. Thanks, Irina. Let me just look carefully. Yeah, okay. Ideally with a kabuki brush and just on the T-zone, not everywhere, okay? And then I just want to add a little bit of dimension to my face. As in, I just don't want it to look flat and chalky. So I'm going to take a little bit of cream highlighter and add that on the tops of my cheekbones. Down the bridge, a little bit on the, just use bits of product, okay? Not too much, because you want it to look like your skin, not somebody else's. Okay, I can go out like this, but if you want to add another layer, or if you want to add a little bit more sort of contouring and stuff, you can, not really contouring, I would say dimension. Contouring is very different because it sort of changes the shape of your face. I just say, I call it dimension more than contouring, because once you've applied foundation and everything, you have a tendency to look a little bit flat. So I like to apply bronzer for just that reason. So I'm going to apply it like a blush today. Over my highlighter, because I don't want anything to look too obvious. Okay? So it's like sort of a naturally sun-kissed, fresh face look that I'm going for. And to finish it off, I'm just going to apply a dab of blush. Cream blush is better. And this is it. This is my perfect makeup base.